This is a valedictory conversation about your amazing career. And I want to start it at what I think you'll find an interesting place. With a gentleman my audience probably doesn't know the name of, Donald Jeffrey Herbert, otherwise known as Mr. Wizard. Bill, please. Why is Mr. Wizard important to you?
It changed my life. So my understanding is Don Herbert was an actor, but he liked science. He liked kids, so he would do these science demonstrations. And the original show was called Watch Mr. Wizard. Right. And I watched it in black and white, and I'm pretty sure it was on our very own CBS. And I believe, this is based on what I've read, not on what I remember, it was started at CBS in Philadelphia. And then, as far as I could tell, it became nationally syndicated. And he did look at this cool thing, look at this cool thing. And the premise was you, the viewer rather, would come to Mr. Wizard's house and you would hang out with Mr. Wizard and he would do these cool things. And so we'd have kids, usually people of European ancestry, show up and do science demonstrations. And it just fabulous. It was fabulous.
And it captivated you, captivated the country, and it came at a time when science was important because we were thinking about all these technological challenges of the Cold War.
The Soviet Union taking over the space.
Sputnik and everything.
Yes. And so science was celebrated in those days. Let's catch up. And it was also post-war, post-World War II, and you can get in a fist fight in the history bar, but World War II was won by the Allies because of production, our ability to produce these crazy weapons really fast in large quantities. And that was where the production line was perfected. And so technology was celebrated when I was a kid.
And that was something you thought about when you made this transition from Boeing, where you were an engineer.
I'm still an engineer.
You are still an engineer, first to comedy, but then to Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yes.
You thought about being effectively the next Mr. Wizard.
Absolutely. I said that sentence to myself. I did, countlessly many times. By the way, everybody, I went to Mr. Wizard's memorial service. Mm-hmm. He lived in an area, I guess, north and east of Los Angeles called Bell Canyon. It was so moving, you guys. I was crying, oh, Mr. Wizard. He was a good guy, man. He was a good guy.
As you look back on your career, what are you most proud of?
Well, every time somebody says the reason I became a physician, the reason I'm an engineer, the reason I'm a scientist, or the reason I respect science is because I watched your show. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm not done, people.
Good. What's next?
Well, as always, we are working on another book.
Okay.
Is there anybody out there who doesn't go to Astronomy Picture of the Day website every day? There's probably 2 or 3. Anyway, every few few decades, NASA publishes a book with these cool pictures taken by telescopes or astronomers, and so we're doing the next one. By we, Corey Powell, a guy I've worked with for many years. He and I are doing the next book. And there's always something sizzling. There's always a meeting about another TV show. Right. It's always a meeting.
Always a meeting.
We're going to take some meetings.
Take some.
No, you do. Yes. You go to meetings and you go, what we ought to do, you know?
I want to
do. Bill, you're great. Yeah, I'm great. We should, yeah.
I want.
How are we going to pay for it? Well,
we'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Well, actually, or do it's just we won't. We thought you would pay for it, Bill. Yeah. See, I could be in management. See?
No doubt. Someone else pay for it. That's the answer. That's the answer that will get you far in management. Someone else pay for it.
But seriously, you guys, if you do want to make a movie, don't use your own credit cards. Find people.
Find other people's
who
money.
Believe in it.
Exactly.
All right. People who are like-minded.
You grew up in Washington, D.C. I want to talk to you about your mom. I've read some fascinating things about your mother. She was one of, and my audience may not know anything about this, Goucher girls.
She went to Goucher College in Baltimore. So in those days, my understanding, my dad went to Hopkins, Johns Hopkins. Everybody, his brother, the guy my mother's sister married, all these people went to Hopkins. But the sister school, back when we had such things, was Goucher. So men went to Johns Hopkins and women went to Goucher College. And Goucher College is now co-ed, but it's functioning anyway, even though they let boys.
Imagine.
Yeah, surprising.
Got a little rickety, but it's held on.
Anyway, it's a fine liberal arts school. Now it's right over the city limits of Baltimore. But it's my mom went there, and the Army and the Navy had this problem where all the men were off fighting a war or being recruited or drafted to fight the war. And they had this problem. They had these mathematical problems of breaking the enemy codes. And so they recruited women who were purportedly good at math and science. And my mother was one of them.
You can catch the rest of my very cool conversation with Bill Nye on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform. Before we go, I want to show you an honestly great moment with Bill Nye and a special donation he made. Watch. This is the golden takeout tie rack.
Golden takeout.
There is something missing. As you can see, there is something missing from this golden takeout tie rack.
So
what is missing, Bill Nye?
A real tie.
A real
bow tie.
Correct, sir.
Yes. So what these people do, look, understand the whole purpose of ties is to tell what team you're on. What's that guy's name? Braveheart.
Right.
Okay, you're wearing a scarf so you know which guy you're supposed to be sorting.
Yes.
All right, you don't want to sort.
William Wallace, yes.
You don't want to be sorting your own people. So this became a tradition in our culture where you wear this out of respect. But I see you here on Takeout. We're so hip and casual, we just take off our ties and we put it on the rack.
That's exactly.
This
is an immortal moment in the history of the Takeout, ladies and gentlemen. An immortal moment.
So is there? Here's a
wherever you decide. Wherever you decide, Bill.
Well, it should just be here.
Fantastic. As you decide, good sir.
No, but we'll do it so you display some of the body of the tie.
Precisely.
But everybody, it's the same. And plus, if you're dressed up, Garrett, you wear a tuxedo, right?
Occasionally.
Yeah, and then you wear a bow tie like any civilized person. So there you go, yes.
That's it, folks. That is Takeout tie rack immortality. Bill.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for having me.
I was told that he would not take off the bow tie, because that's what he refers to as going naked. I did not think Bill Nye would go naked here on the Takeout, but he did.